Okay, so I'm going to be kind of talking about foster homes. Like, I'm reading this. It's about foster homes. And I wrote it myself. And I wrote it from articles. Well, not really articles, but like, I wrote it somewhat based off of some of the stuff I read. And, like, this is official facts. I didn't just make this up. Here we go. Have you ever been taken away from your family? Well, I've experienced it. Yes, that's right. I'm talking about foster homes. A child gets placed in a foster home because their parents can't afford to take care of them, are abandoned, or because they drink too much. Foster homes only provide a temporary home until your parents are stable or the Children's Aid Society and the court decide the foster parents are able to adopt you. Some may come into a foster home because there is a conflict with the family or because of a parent's illness. But the word foster means to take care of someone's needs or to bring up or raise a child. Going to live into a foster home means there's going to be a lot of changes, like having to adjust to the people around you. Also, switching schools or moving towns. For example, every child who is in a foster home is assigned a social worker, who might also be called a caseworker. Courts and judges also play a part in these decisions. The caseworker can make changes if necessary, such as changing foster homes if people don't get along or there's a conflict in the foster home. Everyone hopes that the child can eventually leave the foster home to either be with a regular family or if they're old enough to live on their own. More often, the family is reunited after caseworkers, the courts, and other provincial agencies agree that the family's problems are being addressed. So I've been in a foster home, and it was awful because the kid I had to live with cried a lot, and I felt pretty bad. He wanted to live with his mom. I wanted to cry a lot too, but I just didn't have the courage. I didn't cry because I knew my family had problems, and I didn't want to get involved with my family's other issues. And I don't want to get asked if I wanted to live with my mom or not. Well, I'm not living in a foster home anymore, of course. But I'm happy now that I'm living with my dad and stepmom. At times, they can get a little iffy, but hey, that's what parents are for. I kind of got over the fact that I was in a foster home. So, if you have, like, any questions or anything, just comment below and I will answer them. Like, I've been in foster home since I was 8 or 9, and I maybe started living with my dad and my stepmom when I was 11 or 12. So it wasn't that long, but it was pretty long. So, yeah, I don't really like foster homes, but I don't really regret it because to think about it at the time, I wasn't really in a safe place with my mom, but I can say she is trying to improve, and I'm pretty proud of her, but I'm hoping maybe she'll stop her drinking habit, and, hopefully stop smoking. That would be pretty awesome, but if she can't stop smoking, then whatever. Because I know it's kind of hard once you start because, it's addicting. So, yeah. So, yeah, I don't really regret it because I want to say maybe I learned more than what I would have if I was living with my mom. And I probably would have gotten better grades since I lived in a foster home because my mom, or like the people I was around when I was younger, wasn't really good at math. And so, or good at like really anything, not just math, but like they couldn't really help me out with much stuff because of the fact that, I don't know, they just weren't really good at certain things I had to do. So I would always be getting phone calls or detentions or whatever, just because I didn't do my work. But it's not my fault, it's really my family's. I'd always be like, hey, I got homework to do, I gotta finish this. And I wouldn't be able to finish it because I didn't really understand how to do it and I needed some help. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about, homework and stuff. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's kind of cool to have that experience living in a foster home, kind of. But then again, you wish you could live with your family and get to grow up with them. But like, now I realize that, like, I wish I still kind of lived with her because I'm like kind of separated from my family. I haven't seen my aunt in a while. I haven't really talked to most of my family ever since I left her, but like, yeah, it kind of sucks because my cousins and I barely talk anymore, and like we kind of separated and we're really close, so it's kind of hard. And the fact that their father passed away like 1 or 2 days before Halloween, and then my Nana passed away before him, like a year before him, on Halloween, and then he died after. No, my papa died after her on December 23rd of 2011. And then my uncle passed away on October 27th, I think. Yeah, October 27th. Sorry for the faces I make. I want to say 2012. Yeah, so I kind of wish I could still have him around because he kind of taught me how to cook. He taught me how to do everything. And I wish I got to spend more time with him, but I couldn't since I was in a foster home. But, oh well, I still wish him the best up there. I still wish him the best, and I hope he's looking down on me and helping me through my school and stuff. So, yeah, if you have any questions about foster homes or really anything, comment below and subscribe.